Choosing the right realtor is one of the most important decisions you will make when looking to buy or sell real estate. It can not only make or break the transaction, but you financially as well. Partnering with a trusted professional is paramount. And today, we're going to look at the 7 things you need to look at before you make that call. Hey y'all, I'm Mark Lemmons, a broker and team leader here in San Antonio, Texas. I help teach other realtors and team leaders how to grow and scale their business using systems and processes to automate their business and to leverage their network and sphere of influence in order to grow their business. If you're interested in partnering with me as a realtor, would love to have a conversation. But buying or selling a home is probably the largest financial transaction you will ever make in your life. So it's important to have a trusted real estate advisor to guide you through the process. They're Yoda, you're Luke Skywalker. You're the hero, but let's listen to them and trust them. Because an agent represents your interests. It's important when you're hiring somebody to represent you that you know exactly that you're aligned. You know that exactly they're going to achieve the outcomes that you're looking for. With a relatively low barrier to entry into the real estate industry, buyers and sellers need to be discerning when choosing an agent because it's not that difficult to pass the real estate exam. And so even though they're background checked and all that, just because you have a license doesn't mean that that person has what it takes to represent you well. So here are the 7 things to look for when choosing a real estate agent. The first is a good reputation. A good agent will have a reputation. You can look into their credibility by reading their Google reviews, looking at their social media posts, comments on those posts, and look for other social proofs such as testimonials. It's important that they have a great track record. It's also worth mentioning that one bad Google review in the midst of many 5-star Google reviews doesn't have to be a red flag. Seeing how that agent responds can tell you a lot about their character and how they handle conflict, because sometimes in real estate transactions there can be some butting of heads and there can be conflict. So that will tell you a lot about them as a person. So take note of any negative posts and comments. If people are unhappy and they're speaking up, then hey, if there's a lot of that, then maybe you need to walk away. But their reputation and the testimonials are important. But also ask around, ask your friends, who do they use? Who do they know? Who do they like? So the second thing is experience in the area, not just experience in the industry, but experience in the specific neighborhood or the part of town that you're buying or selling in. A real estate agent with that local knowledge and local experience is going to know more about the comparables because they've walked them, they've sold them, or at least they've shown them. And they're going to know the key selling points of the community. They're going to know the development that's coming down the road and coming down the pipeline. What is moving into that area because they know it locally and professionally. So they're also going to know how to strategically position a home in that area in order to help you have a smooth and successful transaction. You can get also an agent's recent transactions by simply asking them for a list of sales in that neighborhood over the past number of months or even years. So the third thing you want to look at is good communication. You want to make sure a real estate agent is timely and effective in their communication. Every agent, of course, has multiple clients at one time, and they can't be available 24/7, but they should be timely in their responses. They should ask you, like, how do you like to be communicated with? Do you like email, text, phone calls, or all of the above? They should be effective in communicating with you because it shouldn't be difficult to understand what they're saying or carry on a conversation with them. A large part of a real estate agent's job is negotiating on your behalf. And if they can't communicate effectively with you, then they're not going to be able to effectively represent you in the transaction. The next thing we look at is professionalism. While many real estate agents are known for being relational, they maybe lack some professionalism. So representing buyers and sellers is their job, and they should demonstrate that they take that role seriously. Does their website portray that? Does their social media presence give you kind of an idea and a sense of both their friendliness and their expertise? Do they show up on time, and do they do what they say they're going to do? In all truthfulness, I struggle with this because I stay busy, but I do have a great team that helps support me to keep me on time and to keep me going in the right direction. But these early flags in professionalism can come back to bite you in the transaction on down the road. So it's best to choose somebody who does this full-time, who does it kind of in a style that you like, and is not necessarily your friend, but is an expert that you can trust and rely on. Number 5, wealth of knowledge. Your real estate agent must be knowledgeable about the real estate market, home valuation process, and financing. They need to know how to answer questions that you have and give you a sense that you're working with an expert. A good real estate agent constantly has their finger on the pulse of the market. They understand the trends. They know how to leverage the market to your advantage. They know how to write a contract in such a way that will represent you well and get you the most for your money. They need to be well-versed also in putting together CMAs, discussing comparables, appraisals, and inspections. Financing is one of the most important aspects of a real estate transaction, and your agent should know how to explain the documents to you and help you understand all the financial jargon in the paperwork. Granted, you have a lender, but your agent is a trusted resource in this process as well. Number 6, people skills. You want somebody who is professional, but you also want somebody that you like. You're going to be working with this person closely for months and months. Do you enjoy being around them? Are they pleasant? Are they positive? Do you have things in common with you? Do you like the way they treat you? Do they win you over with their personality, their charm, and their wit? If so, then they're likely to treat others the same way and be a positive influence with the other agent and in the transaction. So make sure that your real estate agent is a person with great character and great people skills. I always try to treat my clients the way that I would want to be treated if our roles were reversed, and it usually works out pretty well. Next is action-oriented. Finally, the number 7 on our list. You should look for an agent who is proactive, who has a take-charge attitude, because a good real estate agent should have an ownership mentality when it comes to your home buying experience. For example, your loan will be through a financial institution. Your real estate agent should be the one nudging things along, should be maintaining the communication because they know the timelines, they know the benchmarks in the contract, and they should be looking for the updates, asking for the appraisal, and overseeing the entire process. Your agent should offer solutions and ideas for things like open houses and showings and creating and crafting a strategy on an offer. Because a home transaction relies on time-sensitive factors, so having a real estate agent that is on top of those things is crucial. It is an important choice. So choosing a real estate agent that will help you have the best possible experience is key. In all honesty, you're dealing with a lot of money when it comes to a real estate transaction, and even the smallest of things can have serious repercussions. So you want an agent that you can trust, that will be thorough and knowledgeable so they can protect you along the way. If you need representation in your real estate transaction, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My team is always available to help. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Also click that subscribe button below and give us that thumbs up because it helps put this video in front of other people who might also benefit. So thanks so much for watching. And we'll catch you guys next time, and have a great day.